We don't experience life, we experience the life that we focus on. Bro, I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions, and the answer to these 3 questions will tell you everything that you need to know about why you feel the way that you do in life, right? The first question is, do you focus on what you can or what you can't control, right? The second question is, do you focus on what you have or what you haven't got? And the third question is, do you live in the past, the present, or the future? And again, the answer to those 3 questions will tell you everything that you need to know, right? If you're focusing on shit that you haven't got, right, instead of shit that you have got, well then you're gonna live a pretty miserable life. If you're focusing on shit you can't control or shit you can't do over shit you can do and shit you can control, well then again, you're gonna live a pretty miserable life, right? And if you're focused on living in the past, or you're focused on the past, or you're focused on the future, things happening in the future, and you're not living in the present moment, again, probably gonna live a pretty shit life. See, bro, again, you don't just experience life, right? A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm just experiencing life. That's not how it works. What you experience is the life that you focus on, right? If you focus on negativity, then you will experience negativity, right? You'll experience negative things happening to you in life because you're looking out for it. You're subconsciously searching for it. If you look at life in an optimistic way and you look for positivity, well, then you will find it. See, bro, instead of just looking at the world, right, and accepting it, you need to sharpen the weapon in which you're looking at the world with. Sharpen the sword in which you're looking at the world with, right? Don't just look at life and experience life and let it happen to you. You are the one in control of this experience, bro. So why not have that optimistic outlook on life, right? Why not have that better view on the world, on your life in general? Why not start focusing on the things that you can control? And forget about the things that you can't control, because it's fucking pointless, right? Why sit there and think about things that you can't control? Why worry about things that you can't control? It's stupid, right? It's retarded, it makes no sense. What you do is focus on what you can control, what you have control over. The things that you can do, right? Can you go and hit the gym? Can you level up your physique? Yeah. Are you skinny and weak? Yeah. But can you go to the gym? Yeah, cool, let's do it. Am I broke right now? Yes. Should I focus on that? Fuck no. What you should focus on is trying to make more money. Focus on the business or the vehicle or the pursuit that you want to implement into your life to start making money, right? That's the thing that you should focus on. It's not the lack, right? If you focus on lack, then you will see lack. If you focus on abundance, then you will see abundance. And this isn't just some spiritual, wishy-washy fucking advice here. It's just the fucking truth. It's how life works. I've experienced it for myself. And I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't, right? If I didn't experience this, I wouldn't be able to make this video. And again, the third question, if you're sat there fucking living in the past, focused on fucking all of the shit that you can't do, right? Living in the past, focused on the things that have happened to you, playing the victim card, or again, you're thinking about shit that's gonna happen in the future, you're worried about shit. Again, what's the fucking point, bro? You can't go back and change anything that's happened to you in the past, and you can't go into the future and change things that are going to happen in the future. That what you can do is what's happening to you right here, right now, right in the present moment. What you can do to change your life is to focus on the present moment and take action in the present moment. See, bro, meditate on this. Grab a journal, write down these 3 questions, and then read the fucking answers to these three questions, because I guarantee a lot of you, every answer to this question is wrong, right? You're focused on shit that you haven't got. You're looking at other people in the world, driving around in the Lamborghinis, and you're sat there thinking to yourself like, oh, I'm fucking retarded. I'm just so far behind in life, and I hate my life. It's because you're looking at the fucking, again, these people driving around in Lamborghinis, and you're focused on shit that you haven't got. But what if you were to switch that mindset, switch that mentality, and focus on the shit that you have got? Do you not think you'd start to feel better about yourself? If you had some sort of gratitude towards the things that you actually have got in life, right? The things that you've got going for you. And again, the answer to the second question, are you sat there fucking focusing on shit that you can't control? Or are you sat there focusing on shit that you can control? I guarantee a lot of you are probably sat there focusing on shit that you can't control. And again, that's what's going to lead to you feeling like shit in life, right? It's what's going to lead to you feeling worse about yourself and worse about life. See, bro, it's always a choice, bro. It's always a choice that you get to make. And again, this is the beautiful thing about life. These are choices that you get to make, and depending on the choice that you make, depends on the outcome that you receive. It depends on the results that you get in life, right? It's all about whether or not you have that, again, pessimistic, nihilistic mentality, or whether or not you have optimism in life, right? Glass half empty or glass half full. That type of shit, right? We've all heard that fucking saying. But if you're the guy who sees his glass as half full, you're the guy who's going to go a lot fucking further in life, I can promise you that. Because life is all about mindset, it's all about mentality. It's all about having that optimistic outlook, that optimistic view. That's what it's all about, bro. What's the fucking point? And again, sitting there, being nihilistic, being pessimistic, where does that get you? Has that ever helped? Seriously, ask yourself that question. Has it ever helped, you know, for you to sit down, have that fucking negative, nihilistic, pessimistic mindset and view on life? Has that ever got you anywhere? Has it ever changed anything for you? Has it ever helped you get into a position that you want to be in? Obviously fucking not, right? The answer is always no to that question. But have you ever been through a time in life where you've been a little bit optimistic? You thought, oh, do you know what? Let's see what happens. Let me focus on the shit that I can control. Let me see what I can do to change this situation. Let me live in the present moment. And let me take action in the present moment. Has that ever got you anywhere? I guarantee it probably fucking has, right? I know for a fact it's got me somewhere in life. I know for a fact it's helped me move forward in life. I know for a fact that it's helped me see results in life. I wouldn't be doing this right now if I still had that pessimistic, nihilistic mentality that I once had. I wouldn't be in this position. I wouldn't be stood here in the woods filming a video for my YouTube channel. I had to have a level of optimism at some point because I wasn't guaranteed results, right? I wasn't guaranteed views. I wasn't guaranteed for people to sit here and watch my content. I had to have an optimistic look and think, I had to have that optimistic outlook and think to myself, like, do you know what? There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out whether or not I'm going to be successful with my YouTube channel. There's only one way to find out whether or not I'm going to be successful with my business, and that's just to fucking pursue it. Start the thing, take action, and just see where it goes. Have that optimism, have that optimistic outlook. And guess what? That's what I did. And look what's happened, bro. I've seen results because of that. Now there's an alternate version of me out there in a parallel universe, if that's what you want to believe in, who decided not to take action on that thing, who decided to carry on being pessimistic, nihilistic, and have a negative outlook on life. And that version of me is still sat there depressed, lonely, hating his fucking existence, probably trapped in the 9 to 5, with no fucking freedom in life. All just because of the way he decided to look at the world. It's that fucking simple, bro. You don't experience life, you experience the life that you focus on. So focus on the right things, focus on the optimism, focus on the positivity, and your life becomes positive. It really fucking can happen like that, bro, I promise you. It's not just fucking, again, wishy-washy words, right? It's not just fucking weird spiritual advice that you should only listen to from fucking hippies, right? It's not that. I promise you, this is just genuinely how this universe and this world and your life works. Try it. Again, write down those 3 questions, answer those 3 questions, and then start to implement the mindset shifts and the mindset changes in your life. And I promise you, watch what fucking happens. Watch how much better your life gets. You'll start to think to yourself, oh shit, you know what? Maybe this shit works. Maybe it's right. Maybe Aiden is fucking right. I'm looking at things a little bit differently right now. I'm looking at things in a more optimistic way. I'm focusing on what I can control. I'm focusing on what I have got, and I'm living in the present moment. And actually, I'm feeling a little bit better about my life. I'm feeling a little bit better about myself and life in general. I guarantee that will start to happen for you, bro. I promise you. Top link in the description if you want to come and join my paid school community. It is paid, although I'm going to start a free one very soon, but you can also get a free 7-day trial on my paid community. So if you want to come and check it out, if you've been thinking about it but you're unsure, you can come and get in there for free, right, and have a look and see what it's all about. You can still get your one-to-one onboarding call with me for free as well. So why not try it out, bro? You've literally got nothing to lose. It's free. Apart from that, like the video, drop a comment, share it, all of that good stuff. Go out there and make it happen.